Hanggang Saan, also known as A Mother's Guilt, tells the story of Sonya, a single mother, who works hard to provide for her 2 sons. Its lead character, Sonya, is a woman who is ready to risk her own life just to keep her family safe and intact. She also single-handedly raises her 2 sons, and works hard to give them a bright future, taking odd jobs to make ends meet. The story begins with the fiesta of La Loma, which is famous for its lechon. Sonya is busy cooking food commissioned by their barangay captain, while her eldest son, Paco, goes to the nearby lechon shop to run an errand for his mum. Sonya adores Paco, reminding him not to run so much because it's bad for his asthma. The family gets ready and proceeds to watch the procession, but before it begins, Paco suddenly collapses. Sonya and her friends rush Paco to the hospital, where they learn that the boy is not just suffering from asthma, but from a condition called mitral stenosis. He needs to have surgery within 36 hours, and Sonya has to raise 500,000 pesos to proceed. While neighbors give their share, it's still not enough. Sonya is desperate and doesn't know how to raise the funds. She remembers the college education policy she got for Paco. Sonya and some other parents conduct a rally outside the office of Educare, the company that recently became bankrupt and hasn't returned their investments. Sonya goes back to the office to speak to Educare's owner, Lamoste. Mr. Lamoste leaves the office in his car, and Sonya decides to follow him in a cab. They reach a cemetery where Sonya decides to confront Mr. Lamoste. She asks for his help, but Mr. Lamoste tells her that he is facing a crisis and can no longer help her. Unknown to Sonya, Mr. Lamoste actually went to the cemetery to kill himself, so his wife and daughter can receive insurance money after he dies. When Sonya refuses to leave, Mr. Lamoste threatens her with a gun, but she is unfazed. She explains her son's condition, and how she needs money to save his life. Mr. Lamoste gives her his pricey watch, telling her that it will cover the cost of the operation, but only on one condition. Sonya has to kill him. Mr. Lamoste hands her his gun, but Sonya refuses to do it. They continue to argue until the sound of the fiesta's fireworks startles Sonya, and she accidentally fires the gun. A bullet goes through Mr. Lamoste's chest, and he falls bloodied on the pavement. At the hospital, the doctor struggles to keep Paco barely alive and breathing. Meanwhile, Edward is rushed in, and declared dead on arrival. Jean, Edward's wife, is devastated and inconsolable, while Sonya is torn with guilt and sorrow as she watches her son struggling for his life. Sonya and Jean take comfort in each other at the hospital's chapel. Fortunately, Paco manages to survive the operation. Gabriel, a disgruntled policyholder who was also a partaker of the recent rally against Educare, is arrested and charged for the murder of Edward Lamoste. Jean is consumed with rage and contempt for her husband's supposed killer. Sonya looks on regretfully as Gabriel is taken away, torn between doing the right thing and covering up her mistakes for her son's sakes. Starring Sylvia Sanchez as Sonya Alipio, Arjo Adaid as attorney Francisco Paco Alipio, Sue Ramirez as Ana Michelle Lamoste, Eve Flores as Dominic de Mangaribe Alipio, Ariel Rivera as Jacob Montesolo, Teresa Loizaga as Jean Saavedra Lamoste/Montesolo. Please subscribe and follow my channel for more updates and teasers of your favorite Filipino drama series. Thanks for watching. See you next time.